The time has come for a legendary map, one that has for more than a decade shaken the very foundation of TF2 map design. To rise up and fall once again. Bow before your train god. Rain! Introducing Trainsawlaser. Fully detailed, fully revamped, all new voice recordings, and ready for Scream Fortress. After legitimately more than 13 years since this map was originally started, I have been joined by the mapper Void, known for Boardwalk, Manhole, Megaton, Atom Smash, Sandcastle, Slasher, Monster Bash, and like a ton of other stuff in game, to completely overhaul the map visually while maintaining the gameplay and chaos that is Trainsawlaser. I was also joined by my band's vocalist Ben, also known as UEAKCrash, to completely redo all the voice lines of the map, bringing in some modern fidelity to the project. You might actually recognize his voice as Kilgore the Saw Cluster from the original version of the map. Ben has been involved with the map since its conception, so he was the perfect choice to take up the mantle of Train God. We were also lucky to get to bring Fission Metroid back into the project, the particle creator I've worked with a ton over the years, who did the original work on Trainsawlaser and Wubba Wub, as well as Probed and Spooky Ridge. He has completely redone all the particle effects in the map, as well as adding some new ones. And finally, we're getting to utilize some modern tools. We were able to leverage VScript to handle the kill counter, so it will now be more accurate, cheaper in processing power, and we're going to have the option to do some fun stuff like class-specific lines. Like, for example, detect when a Dead Ringer spy is trying to fool he who sees all.
Full sacrifice! Kill him for real! Judas!
In the interest of streamlining things for a wider audience, we did decide to pull the boss events out of the map, which typically spawned every 100 kills. They were a bit asymmetrical in how they affected the map, and the timer pausing would also kind of drag things out a bit, so we decided to go with spell spawning only every 100 kills, along with new voiceovers for that.
Death by literature!
Trainsawlaser has always been extremely important to my TF2 mapping career. It was the first map of mine to really take off in popularity and help me make a name for myself. Arguably, it was the map that set me up for my entire methodology of mapping. I've always liked to push against the norm and break so-called mapping rules, and still making a fun project. My first time getting to speak to a large audience was on Tip of the Hats with Germa and Star while playing Trainsawlaser. It gave me an early boost that is probably what kept me going all these years. This map is something that I've still been playing semi-regularly this entire time. It's been my go-to map to just break out to finish off a map testing session and end on a goofy note. It's kept me going, so I'm glad to finally bring it into the modern age. I hope you enjoy what we've created. I can't wait to see everybody's reaction and get to play this with you.
After 13 years in development, hopefully it's worth the train rain!
Massive, massive thanks to everyone who has supported my stupid ideas and projects over the years, especially those who give me money, like Agent Maxwell, Allison, and Boston Austin, as well as all these other quality nerds who backed me on Patreon. We actually got to do a secret early passworded playtest of this map recently, so we could find out what was broken and fix it before we launched the workshop. If you'd like to get in on early sneak peeks of stuff like this, check out my Patreon. And even if you don't want to give me money, my Discord server linked in the description is still a great place to get to try my work in progress projects out early and help shape their development with me. We do weekly map tests of my projects as well as other mappers' work. See you in game.